Good evening and welcome to News Geelong on this Wednesday evening, May the 20th, 2010. And a very happy birthday to Janice Fanning. Hope you have a wonderful day today and a very special evening, because I think our producer has got a very special present just for you, Janice. Midnight Basketball was a 1990s initiative to curb inner city crime in the United States by keeping urban youth off the streets and engaging them with alternatives to drugs and crime. Geelong has now made a step in a similar direction, as we report later in News Geelong. In the world of Geelong sport, News Geelong speaks with Geelong Football Club's senior coach Mark Thompson regarding the Friday night blockbuster between the Mighty Cats and the Collywobble Magpies. And with the weather being on the colder front, our own News Geelong sparkling Larni Salathiel will update us with the latest. The Artist Studio and Gallery walking tour in the Geelong Central Business District is a great way to meet and greet artists, see how they work and see what they create, as Meryl Friend reports.
Paint, Glass and Steel, that is the name of the exhibition that is on at the Oxide Contemporary Arts. It's the Australian journey, and it is a great collaboration with 3 different artists, 1 painter, 1 sculptor in glass and 1 in steel.
This is recycled glass. I get recycled bowls and things like that, and I put them in the kiln and they get transformed by the heat into these amazing sculptures. So this was like something completely different, and now it's just melts and it's suspended in time to make these sculptures. It's just beautiful.
Okay, well, the boat was sort of inspired because we live in the local area, always been involved with boats and things like that, and I just love doing work with things that I know, and the wire just comes alive and it just sort of becomes what it is, and just start welding and away it goes.
Well, you were telling me before that you weren't always into this sort of thing, that it started as a hobby not so long ago.
Yes, well, it was sort of a bit of a funny thing. I decided one day I wanted to buy a welder and then didn't know what I was going to do with it, so I just started tacking things together and it just happened.
Well, the concept came from just my experience actually with the grass trees, and it just grew from there. So the inspiration was definitely grass trees, and then we sort of took it over to the other side with all the ocean theme and nice soft colours. So
So this inspiration was really from the bushfires and the growth that came out of that?
Yes, it was, yes. We went up after the Anarchy bushfires, and the grass trees had flowered absolutely profusely, and it was just an amazing experience and one that I'll never forget. And I took a lot of photos and have a lot of reference to them, yeah.
From Oxide Contemporary Arts, McClarty Place, the exhibition runs from May the 17th until June the 4th. Meryl Friend, News Geelong.
Thank you, Meryl. Just for you, Tiger, Geelong men, through a Bowen Health initiative, encouraged to embrace their inner bloke at the inaugural Blokes Day Out event held at Johnston Park last weekend. They were celebrating the important connections Geelong blokes share with their family and friends and their local communities, as Ian Nicholls reports.
This is Johnston Park in Geelong, a beautiful day for a celebration of men. It's actually Blokes Day Out, and behind me you can see blokes registering for what is going to be a huge day here in Geelong, a celebration of men. It's been put on by Bowen Health in association with the City of Greater Geelong, where men can find themselves. We're going to speak with the Chief Executive Officer of Bowen Health, Dr. David Ashbridge.
It's a great day, it's a great turnout, and it's been supported by lots of local businesses, lots of volunteers, and I'm proud to lead an organisation which is auspicing the event.
This idea of a Blokes Day Out, is it something we've piloted from somewhere, or are we the innovators in this case?
I think we're probably at the forefront. I mean, what's happening here is there's a level of sort of organic development around it, if you like. I mean, the idea was thrown out, and businesses have come together and sort of constructed a whole range of activities and functions which men can be interested in, because what it's about is celebrating the diversity of being a man.
Yes, well, it's a celebration indeed, and we're already getting that feel of this Balinese, and we did say Barwanese music, but it is a fantastic atmosphere that's been created here today.
It's almost balmy in Barwon, isn't it? I mean, it's got that you've got that real feel about a big day out, lots of blokes, lots of good things happening, and lots of opportunities.
Well, we've certainly been blessed, and I hope that the day does turn out exact. What do you think you want to achieve from the whole effort today?
Look, I think the number one thing is that people at the end of the day have had a good day out and they've enjoyed themselves, and they might have taken away from here some thoughts about how they might contribute either personally or to society in an enhanced way than where they currently are operating at. So it's an opportunity to learn more about society, more about options, but primarily have a good time, you know?
Well, Barwon Health certainly need to be congratulated. It's a very innovative idea, and I hope it's the forerunner of many to come.
I think you can reasonably expect that Barwon Health is going to be at the forefront of lots of innovation in the years to come, and I look forward to being part of it.
Oh, it's fantastic. A bloke's day out. Like, you can come along and chew on a big chop or, listen to some Balinese dancing or some barber quartet. Look, it's just a great day. It's a great concept, and, Barwon Health have, put the concept together with the city and a couple of other people, and, it's an opportunity for men to come down here and just see what is available to them.
What I suppose has surprised myself and Noel Fanning from Guest Media is that women seem to be organising the men quite well today.
Well, that's their job, isn't it, in all honesty? No, look, behind every man is always a great woman, and, this is just a celebration of blokes in our society, to tell you the truth. It's great to have the women here as well because, as I said before, I believe women are probably a little smarter than men when it comes to their health and their organisational skills to some degree. But this just gives men an opportunity to see what's out there, and to think about their health, to think about what they can do for society, to think about organisations that are around that can help them because we all need some help at some stage, and I believe this can grow, and it's a celebration of being a bloke, one would suspect.
At Blokes Day Out in Johnson Park, Geelong, this is Ian Nicholls for News Geelong.
Thank you very much, Ian, and Mr Mayor, hope you enjoyed that big chop. This is News Geelong, Wednesday edition, as we go to a break and return with more news after this.